Okay, so I want to share, this is a little bit of a long, this is a 3 or 4 minute video, okay? And the video is about 7 seconds, okay? And I want you to think about this. This is Chris Voss sharing the importance of those first 7 seconds with your client, with your consumer, okay? But I want to have you think about this from the standpoint of, think about how many times you meet with your client or prospective client. And I also want you to think about, remember, the average consumer, all the way from when they first talk to you through closing, is in communication with an average of 4 realtors. So sometimes in that process, it's really easy to sort of let our standards down. Maybe we show up in sweats for a showing because we feel like we've got rapport, we're running a little bit late, right? So I want you to think about it from the standpoint of those 7 seconds and how important those 7 seconds are every time you interact with the consumer, right? And then we'll talk a little bit about it afterwards.
How long do you have to make a first impression? Do you know? 7 seconds. How long do you have to make a first impression? Do you know? 7 seconds.
You have to establish in that first 7 seconds. Trust and competency. But how do you establish trust and competency? There was a formula for it. Did you get it? You have to demonstrate competency by understanding what they're facing. Are there hurdles for home buyers right now? They won't, look, they don't give a shit about your resume. They don't care about how long you've been in business. They don't care about how many homes you've sold, whether you're the top realtor every 5th Tuesday. They don't care about any of that, right? And a lot of real estate agents lead with what? Their resume and experience. This is the competitive advantage for any of you. And by the way, we're all new in real estate right now because the market has changed dramatically. So how to set yourself apart is being able to it's not enough that you understand the challenges that they face. You've got to be able to effectively and elegantly communicate to them in such a way that they understand that you get the challenges they're facing. Because the moment that lands, it's like this weekend with my daughter. The moment that she felt the connection and the trust, she laid her heart out. She laid her heart open to me, right? It's the same with our clients. So this stuff is real. How many, look, I'm going to ask for a really vulnerable moment right here. How many of you actually have read or listened to the audiobook, Never Split the Difference, Chris Voss? Okay, so about half the room, right? It's a great, he does a great job of articulating 3 very useful techniques that you can use immediately and will get you massive results as you practice it, right? He talks about mirroring and matching. He talks about calibrated questions and asking questions to elicit a no response and psychologically what that does for human beings, okay? Very, very, very effective tool, and it's an easy read. I listen to it while I'm in my truck, right? While I'm commuting.
Katie, did you have something you wanted to share? I saw your hand.